to my YouTube channel. I'm Paige, and if you're new here, a special welcome to you. So in today's video, I'll be providing 10 tips for medical students starting school this semester. So I reached out to a few students just to help to provide these tips to you guys. So here are 13 tips for first-year medical students in Jamaica.
Hi there, I'm Sandrine Mackenzie, and I'm a second-year medical student at the University of West Indies Mona campus. I'm here to give you the 101 tip on how to survive medical school. My tip for you is to do things that you love or that you are passionate about. We all know how rigorous this course can be and very time-consuming. However, it's very important that you make time for yourself and the things that you enjoy doing. If it is that you want to take that trip to Portland with your friends, go to the beach, do exercise, do some art and craft, whatever it is that you like to do, do it. A happier you equals a happier and a better university experience. Take it from me. In my second semester of school, I started a business using the things that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy doing. As a result, I got better grades and I was happier because of it. A happier you, better university experience.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexus and I'm a second year dental student at the University of West Indies Mona campus. So my advice to you would be to always stay focused and plan ahead. So stay focused. Remember the reason that you are here. You chose to be here. The journey is going to be long and it's going to be hard, but just keep pushing. Also, the adjustment from high school or secondary school is a bit difficult, especially in finding what study techniques works for you. So my advice would be to always take your time and figure out what study methods work for you. I don't think it's a waste of time doing that. Everyone studies different, so you just have to take time to figure out what you like to do and always plan ahead. So I believe whether at the start of the semester or during the semester, planning helps you to realize where you're at and how far you need to go. So I would recommend to always plan whether at the start or during the semester, because you will know how far you need to go, how much you need to push. So that's my advice, and I hope you guys enjoy dental school.
Hi everybody, my name is Mikaela Richardson and I am a part of the UWI MBBS class of 2025. So I just have a few tips for you and let's just head right into it. My first one would definitely be to make and keep friends who don't necessarily do the same things that you do in terms of program. All of your friends don't need to be medical students or dental students, because sometimes it's really just fun and it's just better to not have to think about all the work that you have to do. You don't have to think about all the exams that you have to do. And sometimes I realize that with my medical dental friends, we do sort of revert to talking about that work, that schoolwork, that stress sometimes, and it can be a bummer. So I would definitely recommend having friends who don't do medicine. That's for sure. My second tip would definitely be understand that your friend group in med school, your friend group doesn't have to be the same as your study group. You and your friends can be the best. You guys can be A1, but you may have different studying styles, and that would make it a bit difficult. It would make it a bit difficult to study together because you guys just have different styles, and there's nothing wrong with that. Accept it. Get another study group. Don't forget your friends. Obviously, they're your friends, but just know that your study group and your friend group can be different. So those are two tips that really helped me in school and will continue helping me. And I hope you guys have the best year, best semester, best medical journey.
Hello everyone, I'm Rashuan Stewart, a third-year student pursuing a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery at the University of the West Indies Mona. Today I have a few tips about financial management. The first tip is for budgeting. Budgeting is fairly simple. All you need is a spreadsheet that outlines all your income and expenditure. Income would entail things such as parental contributions, earnings from part-time jobs, and everything else. Expenses or expenditure would inculcate things such as groceries, transportation, and other things that you have to spend on throughout the week. Once you make your budget in that spreadsheet, Stick to it carefully for each week, and this will help you with managing your finances meticulously so you don't end up overspending at all. The second tip is for acquiring the funding to pay for your tuition. Tuition is expensive in the degree program, especially for degrees in the healthcare industry. For acquisition of funding, scholarships, grants, and bursaries are implicated. Sourcing these scholarships and others tends to be very difficult, so organizations such as Scholarship Jamaica on Instagram are a great help. Follow their pages, check carefully and periodically for any scholarships that are available, check the eligibility and the criteria for application, and apply if you meet them. Ensure you gather all the requisite documentation and apply before the deadlines have come. This will help you with respect to acquiring the funding to pay for your tuition and will help you with respect to having a seamless time in pursuing your degree program. It's expensive and it's very rigorous, but following these two tips will definitely help to make the journey much easier and much more seamless for you as a student at the tertiary level.
Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa Clarke and I am a second year dental student at the University of Technology. So 2 tips I would recommend for you are staying organized and time management. So for me, in staying organized, what I do, as soon as I get an assignment or I know that I have a test coming up, I'll write it down in a little book so that I can keep track of what I have to do and what I have done. So as soon as I complete it, I tick it off so that I can put it aside and I don't have to think about it again. So I would recommend writing stuff down, keeping organized, trying to follow up on all of your classes to ensure that you're on top of things. And in time management, what I do is I have a structured time that I do everything. So I know that I'm not going to study for more than 2 hours on a subject, or I'm not going to spend 1 hour doing an assignment that I know I can complete in 30 minutes, because time management is very important. You have to know when to stop also and take a break, a breather, because it can be overwhelming. So time management is very important in that sense to me. So I would recommend keeping organized and practicing good time management. I wish you all the best at dental school and keep safe.
My advice to any new student, any student who is just entering first year, is to make use of first year. And what I mean is this: your first year of university, most likely it's going to be the easiest year. After this, things are going to become more difficult. Your workload is absolutely going to increase. The work that you're going to be doing after first year is going to make the work that you do in first year seem like almost nothing. So this is the year that you should use to try to get as many A's as you can. You know that the A's that you get will contribute to any scholarships that you might want to apply for. It's going to contribute to your GPA. It's going to help you to get honors when you're graduating, and I know most of you would like that. Also, don't take advantage of the fact that some of the content that you might be doing now seems familiar to what you did in high school. Yes, you might have done something that looks the same. Yes, it might not be extremely difficult, but still apply it still put in the work that's necessary and create as many good habits as you can. This is the year when the habits that you create will reflect later on. So try to make use of first year, create good habits, and apply yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Lisa Marie Whittaker and I'm the MBBS preclinical representative for the year 2021 to 2022. I'm also a second year MBBS student, and my tip to you is to start quizzing yourself from early. The best way to learn information is actually by a technique called active recall, and that's basically where you're going to set yourself out some questions or flashcards, just basically anything where you're not seeing the answers, so that you force yourself to actively recall them instead of using passive means like writing notes down or just reviewing lectures. Another way of doing this is by actually forcing yourself or teaching yourself to teach it to someone else. That way you can anticipate the questions that a lecturer may have so that you can answer questions adequately. I hope to see you soon, and I hope that you enjoy your MBBS year or your DDS year.
Hi everyone, I'm Renardo Harvey, a third-year medical student at the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. my advice to you is to try and find a skill or a hobby that can be profitable or beneficial to you. So we all know that the costs associated with pursuing medicine in the various programs, they can be very high and very numerous. And it's like the further you progress in your studies, the more expenses are being added on, right? And that can be very frustrating, or at least it was for me. So what I did was to identify something that I was good at that I could obtain some economic benefit from, right? And for me, that was technology. I've always been good with computers, and so I pursued graphic design. And even now, as a clinical student, we have supplies that need to be purchased, right? So instead of going to my parents who are already dealing with my tuition fees, I was able to have a stream of income through graphic design that I used to purchase the supplies, right? So that's what benefited me, that's my advice, and I hope it helped you, and good luck in your studies.
Hello everyone, my name is Samantha Mcleod and I'm a second-year dentistry student at the University of the West Indies. And my tip to all medical students before entering school is to get your mind mentally prepared, because once you're mentally prepared, you'll be physically prepared. Also, strive to work hard towards your goals and use it as a motivation, as this will help to propel you into your destiny. Remember that nothing great comes easy, but with God, all things are possible. So just keep pushing, work hard, stay focused, you'll make it.